waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And
And we're back with Season 2, Episode 18 of Genshin Impact. Anyways, get into the game because there's so much to do and so little time to do so. Okay, so last episode, as usual, completed more of the story. However, we completed most of Chapter 1, Act 3, A New Star Approaches. Now, the previous episode, though, we did already have like a floating palace and equilibrium done. However, in last episode, we completed Solitary Fragrance, Heart of Glaze, and Turning Point, which included boss battles and massively, oh my god, amazingly epic cutscenes and so much story to make your head explode. Well, no, plot twists, I should say. Make your head explode. Not story. Well, yeah, you could say it with the story, but just the like everything's so confusing. There's so much information. Yeah. Okay. Well, anyways, as for this episode, we're finally going to be able to complete A New Star Approaches. We're going to be able to finally complete Chapter 1, Act 3. So, yes! Finally! We're going to do it. It's finally happening. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Because actually, once we complete this, then we are going to finally be able to work on a teapot to call home, to be able to finally unlock the teapot to call home. So, yay! Whoops. I can't wait. And of course, by completing this chapter, I believe, if I'm understanding it correctly, we should be able to also unlock this right here, because it says complete rite of parting. Now, I looked all throughout like the different quests and stuff, and I couldn't find a specific quest that was called rite of parting, so I'm assuming that's referring to the rite of parting, which is what we're about to do here in a minute with this next quest, because it's the only rite of parting in the game. I even googled just rite of parting itself just to try to find out, like, for this game, I mean. And it's like, okay, is there any other rite of partings? And no. This is literally the only rite of parting in the game, so it has to be this. You know, once we complete this chapter here. It's just weird, though, that it says complete rite of parting rather than, complete New Star Approaches. Anyways, I never actually read the write-up here, but I think I'm going to read it now that we've already gone through most of this chapter. Because, again, I try not to read the stuff due to spoilers, so... Alright, so the crane returns on the wind. And, again, this is the event thingy, which we got to try to get to soon, once we unlock it. Okay, so Archon Quest Interlude chapter has been unlocked. I'm guessing that means the current chapter I'm on right now? Yeah. Okay, as news of the Jade Chamber's reconstruction spreads, many merchants flock to... I'm not going to try to mispronounce that. Terrace. Ningguang's reward raises the curtain on the competition, while dark undercurrents present a different sort of threat. Sorry, yeah, it says threat. Yeah, I'm like, wait, thread didn't sound right. I had to re-look at the word. I'm like, wait, that says threat. Will Liyue, now under human rule, withstand the coming tide? Question mark. Will the one long separated from society find their place among people once more? Question mark. All will be revealed when the Jade Chamber rises once more. Wait, what? You know, actually, it doesn't say... Hold on. It doesn't say a time limit on this one. Unless this bit here is straight up new content. Because, like for example, here. This event here... I mean, this is straight up an event. It has a timer on it. Okay, we can see 7 days, 3 hours remaining. Okay, but this one doesn't. But at the same time, see, this is where it confused me. Like, why don't it just say permanent? Like this one, you know? Event duration permanent. Now, we're assuming that's permanent, because I'm assuming... Anyways, I don't know. Something with that one. However, no, that one, we gotta go way farther. That one's, we gotta go through the the island's third region to unlock that one. Well... Let's continue the game and unlock the stuff. Please. Oh, so just a little update. I did actually spend some of the wishes I had. Well, actually, no, I had 4 wishes of the special ones here. I keep forgetting the intertwined wishes. Yeah, I had 4 of them. I spent them, and it allowed me to be able to... I got enough Stardust. Yeah, I guess we'll just say Stardust. I got enough Stardust to get the final intertwined fate. So basically, I was able to use 5 wishes in total. And sadly, it did not get me any new characters, but it did get me a new weapon for the catalysts, and it was the Favonus Codex. I'm currently still trying to level it up, but I need more supplies, as we can see right here. Yeah, I still need more of them. But anyways, I'm probably going to give it to Barbara, even though I kind of semi don't want to, because I like the stats here on Barbara where it says increased damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Electro. Well, of course, in her case, it would be Hydro since she's water. And of course, I've upgraded that to like 24%. But the thing is that since this is a purple and this is a blue, well, yeah, it's just the purple. It's gonna have way more attack, base attack. You know, once I get up to, well, definitely level 77, as we can see here, with 308 on her weapon, but we're only at 50, and we're at 266, so, yeah, I can't wait to see what the difference is gonna be in terms of base attack. But, there's also, as we can see, the original book here has Elemental Mastery, whereas the new book has Energy Recharge. And already it's at 29.8%, so, yeah, that could be a good help for her super, well, I call it super, as a term from another game. This thing here, Shining Miracle. Yeah, they are named. There's a certain name for this, certain name for that, but I always forget. So I always call like that's just, I always call this one, you know, the one you hit with the R2 button, special, and I always call the one you gotta do with the triangle the super. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how I, you know, call them. So anyways, however, we're getting close to being able to buy 40 intertwined fates. I think we're like at 38, 39, so, yeah. Okay, so anyways, let's talk to these people here.
Oh, well, since we're going through with this rite of parting, I guess it means that those rumors hit the nail on the head.
So Rex Lapis is really... But they didn't catch the culprit, did they?
Oh, come on. Do you think that the assassin could have been a normal person? I know what I think. I don't think any of the gossip on the streets you hear from those shady types is worth anything. There's only one real possibility in my mind. I've heard that the assassin was that Fatui fellow. Youngish, pretty high in rank. I think they called him Child.
Fatui? They certainly are very suspicious. Who knows what those greedy, crooked folks...
Shh! Lower your voice. If the Fatui catch you in their sights, Rex Lapis won't be around to protect you this time.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis subdued it.
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the incident with Rex Lapis, too.
Say, do you think the person who assassinated our lord and released that evil god might have been one and the same?
Now that you mention it, that's very possible. Yes, it's very possible indeed. I mean, it all fits together. That person must have colluded with the evil god to harm Rex Lapis. Oh, that wicked, black-hearted scoundrel. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person possess to be able to do such things? I have never heard of such a person in all my years.
Ah, forget it. Guessing's no use to us. Look, the Millilith over there looks like he's about to make an announcement. Let's hear what the Ministry of Civil Affairs has to say first.
Even though they all have good theories, but we know the real truth.
Hear ye all! The Qixing's words. Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, it too must return to dust. This is common knowledge. Gods and Adepti live glorious lives, but both light and shadow have their season. So too must they face divinely appointed trials. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not, and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said.
They said that Rex Lapis wasn't murdered.
So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already have known that Rex Lapis wasn't dead? But Zhongli said that neither they nor the Adepti knew anything. Did Zhongli tell them in secret after his gnosis changed hands?
That's possible.
Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like the rite of parting has been going on for a while now. Let's go have a look.
Okay, hold on. Due to how long this is gonna take, well, how long it might take, let's get most of the morning back here. Yeah, this is the one thing I will say I hate about this game, is the fact that the time goes way too fast. I really wish they would add a setting in to allow it so that we can either, like, you know, choose if we want to keep it this way, how fast it goes, or slow it down a little bit, because good gosh, the time goes real fast in this game. I hate that. I mean, honestly, it feels like it's nighttime more than daytime, just for how fast it goes. It's just, Anyways, okay, so let's put it to about maybe 7. That should be a good time for this event. Or, oh, yeah, event. There we go. Perfect. A little more daylight.
Look, it's Ningguang and Kuching. Are they saying something? Are their speeches over?
No, I think they're just beginning.
As said previously, Rex Lapis's soul returning to the heavens is the end of the contract. And it is also the end of an era.
3,700 years of contracts burnt and reduced to ash.
We, the people of Liyue, were indeed prosperous. But blinded by our prosperity, we forgot that time can be pitiless.
The long, unending dream of our Archon walking among us.
Now that we have awoken from our dream, we must learn to say farewell. Will you stand with us as we re-establish our contracts? As we build a new age of prosperity?
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young.
The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Paimon, don't you dare say a word.
Whoa.
Ah.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
That is just so neat to be able to hear a voice come from this character. It's so rare. And I just really wish they would have had the character speak throughout the entire game. Not just certain points. But I will say, whoa! I heard the character speak again. Final farewell. Talk to the people taking part in the rite. Well, here's the girl we dealt with earlier.
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seems as if those perfumes really were meant to be offered to Rex Lapis. Well, that's fine. Suffer no rivals in love, they say. And that's 3 gone in 1 stroke.
Here's the other guy we dealt with. I mean, here's the other person we dealt with.
Ah, Rex Lapis. Rex Lapis. Now that I think about it, if everyone's of the same mind as me, perhaps mementos for Rex Lapis might be the best short-term business opportunity.
And where's the third person we dealt with? There. No, that's not him. Wait. No, her. Yes.
As for the mortals and adepti of Liyue, what shape shall our relationship take from now on?
Okay, this would be the final point right here, so I guess time to say goodbye to everyone. Oh, hey, we can talk to them.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Why, you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless? If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
It always sucks getting to the end. Now, of course, thankfully, we get to continue the game, of course, but just saying this is going to be the end of Chapter 2. Or, sorry, Chapter 1. Why I said Chapter 2? Yeah, Chapter 1.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Liyue kiosk.
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Liyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
Ooh, she got him there.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Oh, you've been this way this entire time, but...
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do. When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to.
No.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Wow. Look at the look on Paimon's face.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
Which is weird. That Inazuma has been closed all this time. I wonder what's going to happen to open it up. Let's go with the first one. Closed?
Yes. The nation has been closed by order of its deity, the Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun of Inazuma, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Raiden Shogun. Wait a minute, that's a playable character, isn't it? The Shogun?
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma is very tense, Paimon doesn't remember that always being the case. It wasn't that bad last year. Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there? Just how did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor. This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
But starting from last year, the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of the statue of the omnipresent god.
They want to seize visions. But why? Aren't visions blessings from the gods?
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Whoa, that's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity. It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm.
Okay, hold on. Let me just screenshot that info. And carefully look at this info. Okay, so Anemo Archon Venti is the god of freedom. Geo Archon Zhongli here, god of contracts, and this new character, Raiden Shogun, girl from Inazuma, the islands region, is the god of eternity? Okay, so freedom, contracts, eternity. And then it says though it seems she's finally decided to eliminate unstable elements, pose a threat to the realm. Huh. Okay.
The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people. 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto the heavenly principles.
Heaven?
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh gosh. Let's just start from the top and work our way down. So, trial.
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know. That said, the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident and stop pursuing the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret that Rex Lapis was not dead. I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions?
Yeah.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Child?
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats. If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger, I'm certain that they would have shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Third question.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this. Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take governing power over Liyue from the hands of the gods and Adepti. Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been... All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
And final question about Mora.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Teyvat? Since Morax is dead, are they all just gonna disappear? Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
The Mora present now will not vanish. But the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
This is terrible! We're all about to run out of Mora! The world is coming to an end!
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint. Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea.
And he didn't know to do it.
It's a shame.
What's a shame?
He's broke.
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Nope.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to find a way to get inside this closed nation. Have patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
There it is. Chapter 1, Act 3, New Star approaches complete! And there, Teapot to Call Home has been unlocked. Yes! Well, I mean, we still need to do the quest, but still. Oh, we're going to be going back up to Mondstadt. Liyue Harbor is all buzz with the news the Jade Chambers were building. Go to Terrace and ask Ningwong for the details. Where's this at? Oh, here. It's right here. It's literally just a few feet away. Okay, let's undo that for right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The one quest here I couldn't do if I wanted to, which opened up... Oh, wait, no. This is the event. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I had that backwards. Well, actually, yeah, you know what? Well, flip it around the other way. The event I can't do yet until after I've done the other one, which, Rumored Alchemist. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And this one was actually started with, Sucrose. Yeah. Well, we're not focused on that right now. Right now, we need to focus on a teapot to call home. Ooh. Serenity pot. A teapot obtained from Madame Ping. There seems to be a whole new realm within it. Open air workshop. A lantern. Ooh, okay, nice lantern. And a fruit stand. Okay, so the crisis looming over Liyue Harbor has calmed, and it's business as usual in the city. However, Madame Ping, the flower admirer from Y Terrace, seems to have something more to discuss with you. Yes, please. Let's get over there. Oh, anyways, let's see.
All right then. Was there anything else you?
Oh, look at that! You can actually re-talk to him about that.
Well then.
Well, for now. Okay. That's it. That completes chapter 1. And then here, this is finally unlocked, which we'll also need to tackle soon. Eek. Okay, so the crisis looming over. Oh wait, we already read that. Yeah. And what's this one? Oh! Yes! This is finally gonna unlock fishing for me! Yay! the thing is that fishing was like added to the game like maybe a couple months. No. When was fishing added? Actually, fishing was added not too long after I started playing. So it's been a couple months now, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so I'm assuming this means I'll be able to finally go fishing after, it seems, after I do a Teapot Home Part 1. Mondstadt Adventures Guild has sent an urgent commission stating that the fish population in nearby bodies of water has been abnormal lately. Get over there and check it out. And who knows, you might even be party to an unexpected catch. I'll finally guess the fishing rod, bait, 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 bait. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, confirm. Go to quest. Yeah, okay, and then of course from there, then navigate, yada yada. Okay. Wait, what's new? I already cleared all this. Why is it saying there's new? Oh, I guess I just had to go into it again. What else is there? What else is there? Is there anything? Aha, there. Achievements. Take part in the rite of parting. And complete a new star approaches. About time. Like I've said in different episodes already. Yeah, that one quest, a new star approaches, just that one stopped me from so many events. Good gosh. Loading. There it goes. Nope, no, I didn't mean to. Okay. Okay, so now we're done with the prologue and chapter 1. So up next will be chapter 2, but not just yet.
Children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
A gift? For Paimon?
I only did as I should.
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow it. When you traversed my old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, I heard your little friend mention that you often camp out in the wilds.
Yeah, it's a real pain. Rough terrain. Normally we have to just sit around at different restaurants and stuff just to get a seat around here. It's so crazy that Paimon sometimes even eats the grass around the local area. It's very creepy. Anyways.
That simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you.
And actually, not only does she eat the grass, but also she eats different berries and stuff. Like a couple episodes ago, we found that she eats the purple berries, and just, oh boy. Yeah.
Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
What subspace? No, what's subspace creation?
Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the ability to create a small, autonomous pocket world. The teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using that ability.
A trinket, you say?
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
And what are the missing materials?
That's right! Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither. I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Real quick, what happened to the table? I don't see it.
What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
And what are they, if I might ask?
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Liyue Marsh. Back in the day, it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there. But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Liyue Marsh came to be the way it is today.
You mean flooded?
Even more difficult to find is smaragdus jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it. In any case, smaragdus jadeite is an adepti treasure, and the adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans. Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who's this child?
Well, since you're an Adeptus, Granny, the person you asked for help, they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
I'm back, Granny.
Oh, this is another character from characters we can get.
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the Traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with the Fatui. Before finally defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the Qixing. What a shame.
A shame?
A shame that we didn't meet sooner.
Look at the eyes.
If we had...
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately, but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you.
I meant to zoom in and I screwed up. I hit the square first by mistake. Well, anyways, what I was trying to say was green. Well, even though it wasn't the best of green, but still. Eyes.
Allow me to introduce myself once more.
I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me.
There we go. Now we can see the eyes again. The green eyes. It's like she's just staring into our souls. Yeah, okay. Joke. Anyways, okay, so...
Oh, yes. Here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact details and office address. Keep it handy. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
Whoa, okay, for a brief second there, it just seemed like she's from our world for how she's talking here. It's really weird.
All right, Yenfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
Nope. No. Okay, so she's got... If I can zoom in. There it goes. She's got an interesting tattoo on her hand. It's like 3 water droplets. I don't know. And then, of course, we see that she's got a little purse there. That's actually neat. I will say, a little box she has acting as a purse. That's neat how she has that on there. And it's actually attached to her hip, so that's cool. Yeah. So I never actually, like, took time to actually, you know, look and study the characters and stuff.
You'll have to excuse Yenfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
And note, I meant the characters we can unlock. You know, in that one screen that shows all the different characters. You know. Okay, are you really an Adeptus?
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway.
Yeah, she really talks like she's from our world. That's weird. I'm not saying anything bad against it. No. I'm just saying that she stands out. And it's actually good. I like that.
He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time. And then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all. The chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential. Yenfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement. Hold on a moment. Let me have a look.
Whoa! She spawned a book out of nowhere. Even Paimon's like, what? How did she spawn the book out of thin air?
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Probably a whole bunch of legal stuff, information, maybe others.
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya. Ah, found him.
Okay. That was...
Krusel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya. So, I guess I'll go look for him. With any luck, He'll have gotten his hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
And we'll come with you.
Oh, you want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch. If you try to get involved, you'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Wow, an Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. That's a first for sure. Best we be a little more careful than usual while we're with her.
Okay, anyways, while we were there, it gave me an idea to search somewhere nearby here for a chest that I haven't searched in this particular spot, which we'll get into in just a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, so anyways, as we were there with those two, I happened to think, wait a minute, I never looked up there where that water is coming from the top of the waterfall. So I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, there might be a chest up there. Oh, well, there's a chest over here.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
Well, at least we got something so far for coming back here. There might even be a chest on that building over here. Okay, no, I don't see a chest where the water's coming from. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyways, we're still going up because I want to check up here since, I mean, come on, we already went halfway, so it's like, hey, why not check up? Oh. Oh, I know where I'm at. Oh, we don't need to go any higher. Oops. Okay, so wait, where are we going now? Down there. Okay, got it. Going down. Okay, so I gotta remember there's a mission over here. There's a lot of missions in Liyue right now. Okay, so that must be who we're supposed to talk to. Yeah, here we go.
Hello, Mr. Crossell. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last time we met, you mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, in the end, I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins. Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins? I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Chiao. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Chiao before renting them to her. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value. In return, I included a clause that guarantees the Smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me to Miss Chiao in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me reread this part. He lost me. Okay. Clause guarantee a penalty of 10 times. By me too, if the event shouldn't be. Okay. I understand. However, I don't understand this word. No ambiguities. No ambiguities. The name. So the word sounds awfully familiar. Okay, the word means... Wait, did I type that right? Yeah, okay, there.
Ambiguity.
Ambiguities. Okay, so no ambiguities there is how you say it. And the definition says the quality of being open to more than one interpretation. An example says... Or no, not an example, whatever this is. We can detect no ambiguity in this section of the act. Okay, that's using a sentence. Quality being open to more than one interpretation. Yeah, they kind of still lost me there. I don't know what my character is trying to say here.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be false. Yes, these terms are very clear indeed.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that stuff makes sense. But what my character said, I don't understand.
Of course.
That one word.
This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
In that case, might you know where Miss Chiao lives? We'd like to pay her a visit and have a look at the hairpins.
Oh, of course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
What if it was a fake address?
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossell. We'll be off now.
Okay, oh, she doesn't live far. Wait, in here? No. Wait, how do I get back there? Nope. I'm stuck. Okay, there it goes. Oh, here we go. No? That didn't work. Oh! There's so many things around here, so many quests. Good gosh. Wait a minute. Oh, derp! I can't. I wasn't paying attention. I'm so used to going up there. I've gone up there so many times. I just was not paying attention there. Uh-oh, she's facepalming. What happened? Don't tell me she lost
Whatever
it.
shall I do?
Yep, she lost it. Or was stolen. Alright, hey, are you, such and such?
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him. My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us take a look at them?
The hairpins? I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
I knew it.
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet. I spent so much money on them. If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Why did you need them in the first place?
My family is in the ore business too, but business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices. That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me. But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Maybe because this is the part where we say we can help?
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Monsieur Chow, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here. Here you are.
Let me see.
Let me guess. She thinks that the guy, the shop guy, he came by and took the hairpin back to essentially steal it, just so he would make out in the long run, because he'll then get her to pay full price, and he gets the hairpin back, so that he can just basically keep everything.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Juqiao somehow.
My character says that would be a little unfair to the shop guy.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crossell the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that the amount of compensation must take current market prices into account. And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Okay, that's bad news.
Even higher? Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Juqiao looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Aha! There's the kicker.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost, so how exactly would we be able to find out if the Jadeite is genuine or not?
Oh, hey, she's got that tattoo that was on her hand, also on her side. She must have it all over her. I wonder what the tattoo represents. Anyways, okay, I just had to double read the statement, text there.
Whichever way you look at it, we've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
Seems right.
Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I lost the item, and I should pay compensation per the contract.
It's such a huge sum of money, though.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts. Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep Crossell in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue, and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins. So hold on a moment, Monsieur Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade. My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
Smooth to the touch, finest quality jade.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few things. Let's head over to Mr. Crossel's.
Okay, now we gotta talk with the shop guy.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins? I trust you're quite satisfied with them?
About that.
You lost them? Are you serious? Do you have any idea how expensive they were?
I'm sorry. Truly I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract. Every last mora.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that smaragdus jadeite? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes, and if I may just confirm again, it was in fact genuine smaragdus jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Of course! Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by Mr. Chow in compensation. Please wait here, Mr. Crossell.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you. It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Yeah, so I fully want to believe that this guy, he either himself or had somebody else for him steal the jade hairpin back so that he could just get the money back and of course keep the jade hairpin, and I was going the wrong way. I'm jumping over every little bump. Oops, I went the wrong way. It's like I got to do something here. All we're doing is tuck, 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 tuck. No, nothing bad against the tuck, 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 tuck.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
I want to believe that that the jade hairpin is not real. Like, in other words, like, it actually is a fake, and that the guy owes her, and it's one of the big reasons why he stole it back, so then he could just get the money, and of course, like I said, keep the item without anyone ever knowing it's fake, and he can just make a profit off this.
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the ore inlaid on those hairpins may not be smaragdus jadeite after all.
Yeah, because earlier the girl said smooth. I'm assuming, the way how this, our friend here was thinking it over, I'm guessing it's not supposed to be smooth. Okay, so my character says not smart what however you say the one word. Jadeite, really?
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic change of personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
Okay, well then that proves it. He's running a con. Well, the dingbat was the guy was dingbat for making this contract. So as soon as we can prove this, then he's gonna lose out in the end, and have to pay this girl a lot of money.
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity.
Wait, she can sense elements?
If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
That's not going to do anything, because he'll just say, call us liars. We need to get the proper authorities in on this and prove this situation.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave.
See?
And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
A very vivid description.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, could I ask you to please sign this contract?
Oh, a new contract.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
Huh. If I had one more for every time I heard the word contract.
It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned with them than a certain someone else we know.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yunfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well.
Huh. So many question marks above Paimon's head. She's like, huh?
And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
And now Paimon's getting tired and bored from all the signing and stuff.
This contract has so many pages. Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Knew it. Such an ordeal.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
I've had a read through. Everything checks out.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
Need me to do anything?
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case, hopefully this should be quite the experience.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter, but either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it. But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore?
Blacksmith?
Ha! I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore. If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Oh, him. Yeah, I remember.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to... Oh, it's you, Miss Yenfei. Is something the matter? Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnyan merchant named Crossel, you say? I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
Huh?
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. It's used to make jewelry all the time. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one's ever proven it.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental side a shot. So, did you find anything?
Nope, not a trace of elemental energy.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time.
Why couldn't the shop owner over here tell them apart?
These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart. There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
But never mind, Shirto. Why would Mr. Crossel...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Miss Yenfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly, 1 chunk Smaragdus Jadeite, uncut.
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the processing record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Proof.
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei, but might I know the nature of the incident on this occasion?
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue. Thank you, sir. I'll take these with me.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think.
And she puts her eyes like right in the book.
Jewelry. Nope. Aha! Got it! Xingxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick. How come you know so many people?
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish. As such, legal advisors like myself provide quite the popular service indeed.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
And I'm guessing she has a lot of contracts in that little box purse of hers.
You memorized them?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is a legal advisor's bread and butter, you know?
Well, I shouldn't say contracts. Not such contracts, but maybe she also has maybe her rule book and helpful knowledge. And you figure she can also just spawn the one book out of thin air. So wow. Anyways, is this how Adepti becomes so adept at everything? Oh, wow.
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an Adeptus. I just like reading things.
Again, with that casual tone.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Xingxi.
Okay, now where's this person at? Oh, yes, I remember this. We actually just dealt with her not too long ago when we had to get that gift for Ningguang.
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. Has a merchant by the name of Crossell asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossell? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yeah, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently, which is why I remember it so well.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be found here.
Miss Sinksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossell commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Mr. Crossell wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself, the item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more trouble?
Nothing you need to worry about, just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again!
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be the nature of legal consultancy.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
Oh, not the doctor.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body. Once we have this final piece of evidence in our hands, we can wrap this case up.
Okay, so we've been getting a few contracts and stuff here and there. Oh, what's this? Oh, hey! Look at that. We still have the huge bag of Mora. We were able to save 10,997. But the thing, though, is... Can we ever use that, or is it just stay there? Funds provided by child... Smaller change. Oh, okay. Okay, it says it can be redeemed at the Northland Bank. Alright, we'll look into that later. Oh, the book I found was a quest item. Aw. Okay. Oh, while I'm in here... Yeah, switch that as well. I forgot to switch that back. Off camera, I was trying to get a few more treasure chests at Mondstadt. Which actually, speaking of Mondstadt progress, I need to get up there and claim that oh wait, no, we can do that down here. Oh, derp. Oh right, Bright Crown Mountains exploration progress 100%. I didn't even know that. I thought I still had at least another chest or two to go, but nope, that says it's done. I'll still double check up there though, because I could have sworn that there was supposed to be one more. But anyways, we got 99% there. 80. Yeah, I gotta really work on this one. 89%, 91%. I'm getting really far with the overall progress up there. And of course 95 here, but then everywhere else is like way lower, like 74, 59, 47, 44, 70. Ugh. So much to do. But yeah, it's taking a long time. You know what? Give me a minute. I'm gonna need to go back to the other side here, because I keep forgetting about this expedition thing. Okay, we need to talk to her at some point.
Ad Astra.
And if anyone may be wondering, wait, why ain't you using your one character there? Oh wait, where'd he go? Oh, okay, well, he doesn't show it. Oops, hold on. Okay, I guess he only works in Mondstadt. Yeah, I can't even do that. Crap, let's do... I'll just recall her for a minute. Okay, you may be wondering, oh, wait, why aren't you using Bennett? You know, because, of course, it would be 20 hours rather than 24, but you know what? It doesn't matter, because for me... Oh, let me go back to this. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Not 24 hours, so I say 20. It would be reduced, so... I'm sorry, the base is 20 right now. Well, here, let me just put them on for a second. 15. Okay, it'd be 15 hours. But that doesn't do anything for me because I collect all these at the same time. So there's no reason to have the one end early when... oh, great, now I'm a minute behind on that one. Well, it's not a problem, but still. Yeah, it's just no reason to end it early when I still have to wait all the time for the rest of them, so, you know. Now, if I could get them all, you know, reduced time, then sure, it'd be totally worth it. But, yeah. Okay, real quick, I need to check on this, see if we've unlocked Reputation yet, because if I remember correctly, we should have unlocked Reputation by now. I guess not. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is a different thing. Hello, are you interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? Okay, yeah, this is new. This is what we want. Okay, good. Alright, so Ministry of Civil Affairs, question mark? Yeah, so Liyue, Ministry of Civil Affairs. She says her name is Miss Liu. And, well, anyways, I'll just continue reading as. Says, I'm a resource manager with the Ministry of Civil Affairs. By resource management, we don't just mean the management of material goods. We also manage information and human resources. Wait, did I say information? Yeah, I think I said information. I trust that you, too, understand how important resource management is to a city that prizes commerce as much as Liyue does. Exchanging material for manpower and intelligence, and using all three to solve issues, that's our ministry's specialty. Yeah. To put it more plainly, you help us, we pay you. But there's still more details to it than just that, of course. Go ahead and have a look for yourself. We can... Why am I reading this all wrong? You can see what work is available to you now. Okay, finally unlocked Reputation in Liyue. About stinking time. Oh wow, we're already 59% done on world exploration for Liyue. Good. Alright, so let's grab that one. And that one. Oh wow, just one more percentage point, and I can get that final one. Reputation upgraded. This is funny. How many do we have to go? Oh, okay. Let's see if I can try to go faster. Hey, another level. Yeah. Oh, wow. 20 out of 43 so far. Alright, 59. Okay, yeah. So now I can finally do the weekly requests and bounties here rather than keep doing them at Mondstadt and not getting any reputation. So this is good. I can finally do them here and put the reputation towards this area. Good, good, and good. Oh, hey, you can actually work for that little girl from the cutscene from earlier. Which actually, we ran across her before that, and I can't remember where now. But anyways, that's funny. Okay, so let's see, level. Oh, okay, so first level claim. We got a recipe for golden okay. Feature unlock Liyue mining outcrop search. Okay, cool. And Geoculus Renaissance Stone. Oh, good. Yes, so I needed. However, it's gonna be expensive, but okay. And what's this one? Condensed resin. Yes, this is what I've been needing. Yes. Yay. This will essentially, what it does, this is like a time saver, so to speak. So what it does is that you save like a leyline blossom of, whether we're talking say money or XP on the map, one of those two things. Say if normally each one by itself costs 20 resin each time, okay? Well, anyways, what this thing does is essentially you can put like 40 resin, the cost of two leyline blossoms together into a condensed resin. So again, 40 resin into a condensed resin. You then spend that condensed resin upon doing one of the, again, you either XP or more ley lines, okay? And you pay as I said, the condensed resin, which is 40 resin instead of 20 resin, and you get double the rewards for doing that one ley line blossom. Okay? Now, yes, you're getting double rewards, but essentially you're just getting what you would have got if you would have done the ley line twice. Okay? So essentially, say if every day you normally say do 10 leyline blossoms a day. Okay, that's like, to see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, okay, no, actually it's not that much because that's 200. But actually we do 7, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 8. I'm sorry, you do 8 leyline blossoms a day. Okay, so yeah, say if we went through each day with the 160 resin we would normally have. Go through, do the leyline blossoms. Again, that'd be like, you have to do like 8 times, okay? Well, with the condensed resin, if we condense all 160 what we have, that would knock it down to, what, 180? Yeah. So, you then go and do 4. You do 4 leyline blossoms that day, spending all that condensed resin, and you get all the rewards as if you actually spent the time and did 8 of the ley lines instead of the 4. So that's how condensed resin works. And I don't understand why people hate this. Now, I'm not saying everyone hates it, no. But I remember reading up on some forums and stuff where there's people that like this and love this because it helps with time, but then there's people that hate it. I'm like, what? Why do you hate it? What's going on? So actually, let's actually look into that real quick here and see if maybe what it costs, maybe the cost is a little too much. I don't know. We'll look at that in just a moment here. Okay, so I need to go a little farther to get the merchant discounts and that thing, and then what's this one? A portable stove? Oh, this ought to be interesting. I didn't know anything about that. Treasure compass. I need that. Okay, I need to get to level 6, like, immediately, like, right now. Hey, name card. Some food, and then the wings. I can't wait to get those wings. That will go good with my fire characters. How about it? If there's work you're interested in, you can get started right away. If you're able to successfully complete the work, not only will you gain reputation, but there will also be... but there will be rewards awaiting you as well. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you can take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you're just starting out, you'll most likely only be able to take fairly routine tasks for now. But if you'd like to try your hand at more important tasks and see better rewards, then you'll have to earn the trust of others. I suggest taking as much work as you can. Yay! Finally. Ooh! Looks like we got some free condensed resin. I think. Yeah, there it is. Condensed resin 1, 20,000 Mora. Okay, food. Recipe. Okay, that thing. And then there's condensed resin. Recipe. Okay, so the write-up on here says you can hold no more than 5 at a time. Condensed tree resin that can be used instead of original resin to revitalize petrified trees and ley line blossoms receive greater rewards. Crystal filled with immense energy. The silver white erminsel trees and blossoms are connected to ley lines that have become blocked over time. The energy contained in the tree resin can purify the obstructing substance. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh! Blacksmith. Crafting. Oh, wait, no. No, not the blacksmith. I want the other one. Oh. Crafting. This crafting. Pretty sure. Well, it probably was the blacksmith I was supposed to go to. Oh, hey. Here's the one thing. 5. Oh, man. Wait, wrong one. Nope, go. There. Crap. To find more of them. Well, thankfully I don't need to make that many of these things, because by the time I make these things, I won't be using that many. It'll only be like to find the last few. But still, 5 of those flowers. Good gosh. Oh, it's right at the top. Duh. Okay, so... wrong one. Crystal core. So, we need to basically collect those crystal core butterflies. Which, as we can see, I have a good deal amount of them. And, okay, it only costs 1 of them. That's not bad. As for the resin, okay, yeah, 40 to put 1 in. Okay, I'm not going to craft any right now, but yeah, as to what it costs here and everything, I don't see why people would be complaining about this. This is basically a time saver. I know I'm going to be using it a lot. Just I want to use the thing first though, before making any more, just to see how it works. Because again, it should be straightforward. You know, you get double the reward. So essentially, again, as if you're doing 2 for 1, which. Yeah, again, I don't see why people are hating on it. It doesn't make any sense. Unless those particular people are the ones who were not collecting the crystal geoflies. Which in that regard... wait, I'm going the wrong way. And wait, now she has a little quest? Oh, good gosh. Alright, where am I going? Oh, biscuits. Wait, what time is it? You know what? We might as well just end now. This episode now. And we'll pick up over where we're supposed to be going to the doctor's place. Yeah. We'll pick up there in next episode. So anyways, let's head on over to our normal restaurant, which should be up there. Oops. There we go. Yeah, because it's just we're getting close to the end of the episode, and I don't know how long this next section is going to take, this next segment. And then, of course, that might even get us involved in more and more stuff. And just, since we're at a little bit of a pause right now, this would be the perfect opportunity to, at the end of the episode. Yeah. Alright, well anyways, that's going to be it for Season 2, Episode 18 of Genshin Impact. We'll, of course, be back next time with Episode 19, where we'll, of course, continue more of the Teapot overall mission. However, it's interesting that this is Part 1. So, good gosh, I'm kind of scared of how long this is going to take to get the Teapot. I was hoping we'd get it by the end of this episode, but nope, that's not happening anytime soon. I'm hoping we'll be able to finish it in next episode. Hopefully. So, yeah. At least the good news is we did finally complete all of Chapter 1. So, yes! You know, finally some good news. And, anyways, after the Teapot, I think what we should do is continue the main game more so that we can unlock the third islands. Not third islands. What am I saying? Third region. Yeah, third. I meant to say region because again, these are islands. Okay, so that's why I said islands. But yeah, I want to unlock this third region in the worst kind of way. So that's going to be our main next goal after getting the Teapot. So yeah, that's what we can look forward to there. And yeah, I guess that's it. So anyways, that's it for this episode. So until next time, keep on gaming.